Next, it was off to the Route 9N Cemetery in Lake Luzerne, New York, to view the gravestones of David and Chloe Dayton. David moved from Long Island first to Cambridge, New York, and then to Hadley in 1796. It's said that David and Chloe were married in Cambridge, New York.
Here we are at the cemetery in Luzerne.
Huh?
You messed up the picture.
Oh.
The photo up.
That would be
right here.
Yeah.
So now, who was David
Okay,
Dayton?
now,
You're gonna tell us?
this is, it's very hard to read. This looks like it was a homemade stone. They've even got, well, you can see the writing on it if you come up and look very closely. But this is David Dayton. David was born in, it's on Long Island. I can't think of the name. It's something like, it's back at the church. You can look up where David was born. But anyways, he came up from Long Island. He was in Columbia County, New York for a while. I don't know why he was there, but then he came to Hadley, near where we were there, except at the bottom of the mountain. He came there in 1792, and he was one of the first settlers of this area, along with a relative on my wife's side, or no, excuse me, on my mom's side. You don't care about this, but on my mom's side, there was an Elijah Ellis, and this guy and Elijah Ellis on my mom's side were the two original founders of Hadley. Yeah, it's neat. But anyways, this is David Dayton. In back in the woods where we first went. This is his father. That was Henry up in the woods, and this is his father, David. And then this is his wife, Chloe Skiff. The Skiffs didn't come on the Mayflower, but they were very close to it, and they settled on Barnstable County, Massachusetts, and they were from Barnstable, and all the Skiffs were. And I've got a Skiff book, but anyways, this is Chloe Skiff, and I can't find any information much at all about her. I don't know where she originated from or anything else, or whether, I mean, in order for these two guys to link up, they either had to link up in Columbia County or down on Long Island somehow, but I don't know how. But anyways, I guess you can read this, but it says, Chloe, wife of David Dayton, died May 12, 1848, in the 80th year of her age. And then this one over here is David, and he died February 8, 1807, and maybe somebody else can read it. I can't read how old he was. Again, I've got the information down at the church, but I can't read how old he was on there. The stone is just about wore out.
Do you know anything about any of these other Daytons that are around here? There and some down here?
Well, again, this whole, not exactly, but this whole plot you're in right here, you can see how things have been moved here. And that's where I was saying that there was a Dayton cemetery. That's what it was called, is Dayton Cemetery. And they relocated them all here. And down at the I can't make the tie here, but down at the church in the records, I'm sure it talks about, this is Jane and Joel, and I'm sure it would identify him in those records down at the church, but I don't know who they are.
Get back down there, Jen.
Please.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I don't know if there are other Daytons around here or not. There probably are.
They're here some. Who's the awful person that broke that stone
Didn't do a very good job of
Oh, now there's another Chloe. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was a daughter Chloe, so that must be the daughter. And then this stone was carved by the same carver as that stone.
That's a Chloe Dayton too. Yeah, it is. There's 3 clothes in a row.
Oh, the young children. Yeah, that's a good point.
Chloe was the wife of
Back then, if
David.
a child died at near childbirth or when they were very young, it would be very common for them to rename the next daughter Chloe.
I didn't plan on doing anything else.
Plus White is like, I don't know, he's one of the early Americans too from Massachusetts back in the 1600s or something. But anyways, I've got Jesse's whole genealogy and then a lot of branches going off that. And as a matter of fact, at the book in the church there that I've only got one copy of, the second chapter is Jesse. And the second chapter shows all her genealogy and everything now. And I'll write a book one of these days and get it to everybody, but I just don't have time right now.
Tell him now, what name would that be? Tell him, whatever.
That's a good name, Wilber Dayton.
I've heard that.